Alrighty, what up, Crane Gang? It is I, your fearless leader here. No regrets. Let's go driving to Indiana to Shadyhill with the American Sprint Car Tour. We are all loaded up, ready to rock and roll. Really looking forward to it. Just got back from Punta Cana a few hours ago. I don't know, feels a little tired, but nice and crispy and ready to go. And my beautiful wife is going too, so that's awesome. So yeah, thank you so much for following. Don't forget to follow, like, subscribe. Current Racing on your social media apps. We got a fun day planned. Hopefully some victory lane stuff. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so really excited to see how this turns out with the new GoPro 12 and our MSP mount. See how well the content is going forward. Yeah, so killed the GoPro, but one curse is another blessing. So here we go, and yeah, off we go.
All right, folks, here we are for Derek Crane. Let's give it a run of applause tonight.
Big sexy. What do you think of the track so far?
Try.
Yeah. Let the track come to the 604s. Let's go.
I know every time I'm with these guys, they're even hammered down racetracks.
So staging's over there. Maybe.
I think it's here.
Oh yeah, right here. There you go. And then exits over there.
Yeah.
Nice.
How was vacation?
Amazing. This sun just feels so good. That equator sun hits you differently, man.
Oh yeah.
Like it's like a torch on your shoulders. So that was fun.
And I've seen a lot of videos in this place. It's usually gets pretty dusty, but
I saw one and I'm like, that's all I need to know.
I guess they used to run 602 wing cars too, like a bunch of years ago. They were always usually pretty right around the rosy on the bottom.
That's gonna be fun. Alrighty, all set up, ready to rock and roll. Just gotta do some shot clicks here, but man, track looks like it's gonna be a blast. And yeah, it looks like it's gonna be dry, kind of hard to get a hold of. So my beautiful wife.
Hi.
And my baby. Toasty.
You like this? You like the holder?
It's really nice. It is nice because now I don't have to hold my hand up like this. Yeah, all the fast dogs are here today. Got Eller, Hafford, Bryce. So a few cars. Got probably a solid 20 cars. It's gonna be good night. But yeah, so just shot clicks here. I'm excited because it's been a hot minute since I've been in a non-wing car. Last time I was in a non-wing car was September 19th. Today is August 5th, so it's been a couple weeks, and I drove a wing car 2 times, or for 2 nights within that time. So I'm just looking forward to get back, going slideways over my shoulder, backing her in, letting her eat. But yeah, so really excited. So next up will be pill draw and driver's meeting. Alrighty, so I pulled the 25 and we'll see here. Driver's meeting should be any minute now, but I wanted to come over here and look at the track one last time. So we are actually in Eastern time zone, but only by like 4 miles. So it's crazy that in the last 5 minutes we lost an hour. But yeah, so we're gonna do one more thing to the car, I think, driver's meeting, and then packing. Really excited. Thanks to Shadyhill Speedway for having us, and American Sprint Car Tour for putting us on. So let's go. Alrighty, so the way that we are working tonight's format is pill drop for starting spots in your heat race. Wherever you're finishing your heat race, you line straight up from there for the future. So next is motor heat. Come off the track. 4 bangers are going to go out there, run their heats or whatever they're going to do. Then our hot laps, which mean nothing, just to get our cars into the right window, and then we go from our heat race. So really excited, getting a little nervous now. Got some strong cars, and the Indy car is, that car is really nice. So, but yeah, so all right, time to get suited up. Alrighty, so here we are at hot laps. So doesn't mean anything. So we just left our base setup on just to see how far off we are. We get the green here, and the banking kind of feels pretty good there. It's more banked than it looks, that's for sure. So go down in here into 1, and feeling like it's slick, but it's okay. And then here, like, I feel like I almost give it away there. Like, just there's a hump, and I wasn't expecting that hump. So like I said, just because it doesn't, like, we're not qualifying, I'm just going to kind of sit back here now and just kind of relax, just so I don't do what Bryce does right here, just a little donut. And yeah, so they called it. I didn't get the checker, but same time, wasn't really going to get much information off of a half more lap. So but I'm not sure if they're going to go green again, so I just take one more lap before I head back to the pit.
Thought I was going to wad it up on the first lap, which is never good for your confidence, but yeah, we got a solid case, so it's a little bit harder for me to get this out faster, so threw literally everything at the car here, and we'll see what this does. We're starting 4th in E2, so this is straight up for the outside rows of the future, so if we don't get it right away, it's okay, but I see an opening, I'm going for it. So, yeah, so next up, heat race.
Alrighty, so heat race here, starting 4th. We're coming to green, and Eller starting on the pole, Clayton Stewart starting 2nd, and Hafford Tater starting on the inside of me. I know the 46 car starting behind me in the 3rd row somewhere. He's really quick too. So my goal here is to kind of fit in between Eller and Hafford if I can get down to the bottom in turn 1. That doesn't work, so I see an opening, I'm just gonna take it right now. So get in there, and then Stewart in the 90 car, he's kind of hanging on the back of Eller there on the top. So gonna come back down to the bottom here, and just felt like this was a track where definitely it was gonna be bottom dominant. But here, Tater's still running the bottom. I see a little bit of a gap, so I'm gonna go to the top. Now the 46 car right here, the way he just launches, it's like, man, he had to diamond turn 1 and 2, so I'm gonna try diamonding the corner. So enter high and then shoot off low. So gonna do it, and then I see that the 90 car here, he goes to the bottom, diamond the corner a little bit, boom, go from 5th to 3rd. And you know, you never want to really chase someone into the corner, so you know, drive where they're not. So Eller's on the bottom, and start to feel like there's actually some momentum. Like the track is so dusty and dry, but the track is way more banked than it looks. So the banking's actually holding you, and if you drive it too soft, you're not making speed. So yeah, here just using the banking for side bite, and it's kind of scary because you gotta drive it in harder than you think, and it feels like you're gonna spin out. And yeah, I'm still not super happy with the car. The feature, obviously, very happy. But right here, I'm still like, yeah, the car still needs a couple little things here. And here I kind of really find a line, and I have to lift because I didn't want to eat Tater's right rear. But because I lifted, I didn't get the run I needed, and he heard me. So now he goes upstairs. So going down into 3 here, I'm like, I'm just going to go down to the bottom then. So I go down to the bottom, kind of get next to him. We get the white here, and now I'm like, okay, so he knows I'm here. Whichever line he goes into in 3, I'm going the opposite. So coming off a 2 here, going down the back straight, I see he goes to the bottom. Fine, I'm going to rip it around the top and give him the deuces because we go back quite a bit. And so, yeah, led only the last little bit of the heat race, but it was the most important part of the heat race. So, yeah, that was fun. Alrighty. Ooh, how about that? That was a fun heat race.
Oh, I like it now that you can see
Yeah,
what's in the frame.
Yeah, I can frame it. I can frame it a little bit better. Yeah, yeah.
Alright, peace out, Turbo.
But yeah, so yeah, at first there I was like, man, I can't get this car to hook up the way I need it to. For fell back a little bit there at the beginning, and that 46 car kind of showed me a line, and I was like, ooh, let me try that. As soon as we tried that, I felt really good, and just went from there. So, yeah, the car's good. Felt really good. Then after moved my line, then I caught Tater, and then I was like, do I show it to him? And then I was like, and that one time where I got next to him, I'm like, crap, I definitely got a little too forward, and he might see that and might move, which he did, and then I stuffed it under there, and he went back to the bottom, and then coming to the checker, I said, I don't care.
On the outside.
On the outside. I said, you know what? Don't lift. Drive it in deep. Gave him the deuces to the line. And then, yeah, it was just, it was fun. Led the last, 100 feet?
That's all you need.
That's all we need.
Technically only need the last centimeter.
Yeah, that's what she said. Oh yeah, so now with that, did work in our heat race, started 4th, finished 1st, so that means we get to start 2nd in the main. And yeah, so we'll see. Tater starts behind me, and then behind him is Eller, so Wisconsin wingless holding strong. Bryce had a really rough heat race. He got right reared a few times, so we'll see if he can make it through the carnage, the melee at the beginning of the race. But yeah, so 25 lap feature up next. Track's been the same. They're kind of working it a little bit, but hopefully it doesn't change too much because we feel pretty good. So, but yeah, next up, feature time. Alrighty, feature time. Let's go. Starting 2nd, heat race 1 winner starting on the pole, which is a points leader going into the night, which Landon here ended up winning the championship. So that's awesome. Congrats to Landon Butler Racing. Yeah, so just focusing on the start here and get a decent start. Just try to crowd him just a little bit on exit, just to pinch his speed, and yeah, it was very close there, but we made it through, and now just put my head down here and just really go to work on just putting together some good laps. I feel at the feature we were actually going faster lap times than our heat race. I think that's just because everyone was getting better throughout the night with getting their cars set up for the way that the track was, and yeah, so just kind of searching around here a little bit, looking over my shoulder every now and then, and kind of skipped around video wise, but I was throwing some sliders early on, like little sliders, just to see if there's rubber, but they didn't rubber up, so shout out to the track crew there, and first yellow of many for this feature. But restarts are sometimes just as hard as starts, or even passing someone. Like they get a run on you, they'll throw a slider right Tyler Cook's house. Yeah, that was so much fun racing with him a couple weeks ago, but that's always in the back of my mind on going down into 1, just being ready for a slide, for someone to pull a slider. But
as you can see, it's starting to get dark, dusty, I should say, and you know, I was kind of hearing things, especially the last 5 laps, but you know, I'm just like I felt like they were on me, and I got to keep going, I got to keep charging, but obviously, as you can see, not so much. But it's funny what the driver thinks versus reality of what's going on out there. But yeah, overall, car was really, really good, and just, you know, put my head down and kept it going. Turn 1 is really dark though, so like coming off of 4, I had to really like look, like coming off of 4, stare at my entry point going into 1. Well, I had a little bit of light, so that was kind of sketch. So here, catching lap cars here, and remember, I can't really see the entry because it's dark, and oh, there's a car sitting there, and whew, any later and that would have been the wind chime dance there. So here's a replay from the outside, and yeah, I mean, barely can see it there until the dust starts to settle. So really, that was the only, I would say, complaint I had over the track, was just the lighting in turn 1. But hey, we all had to race it, so yeah, so I'll shut up now and you can just kind of listen and just enjoy the race.
Derek won that figure one today.
And the heat race.
And the heat race.
Yeah. And qualifying.
And qualifying.
Because qualifying matters.
That's the next one.
Qualifying only, or hot laps only matter when that's the only thing you have.
So if you win your main, you get out of the car.
Oh man, that was wow. Like I said, well, no, they don't know because this is the first time camera's been on since the future.
Oh, he won.
Yeah, obviously. But yeah, like people have been saying, like, it's really weird, the track. Like, it was slick,
but there's so much banking where it was slick, it was just like, oh, it holds you.
You were really going sideways. Like when you were passing the cars, like you were just like, it was crazy.
I like that. Can you do that again?
Shoot.
Okay. But yeah, I mean,
I'll put it on my computer, okay?
Okay, yeah.
man, it was this car was good. It was a little. Was awesome, and yeah, can't believe it. Started hearing things with like 5 to go. They saw that 91 was coming. He was moving up the board, so I was like, oh crap, he's got to be moving somewhere that I'm not. So opening up my entry to turn 3 definitely made the sound sound different than what I've heard all night. So I was like, oh, he's right on me, So luckily, did not overdrive it, did not step on my hoo-ha or my hee-hees. And yeah, it was great. Thanks to all of our partners. Kenosha Plumbing, My Beer, Outrageous, RevTech Manufacturing, Wise Guys Barbershop, Paulman Auto Stores, Next Gen Pumps, Bricks and Minifigs of Kenosha, Rouge Helmets, Ashley Breed Photography, Painters Plus, Jack's Helmet Design, K93.org, Pinnacle Media Production, The Bench Racing Podcast, David Crane, Kathy Crane, Jeremy and Kylie Crane, Mirror Image Coding, 10V Graphics, Daybreak Church, Dane Nelson. Just, it's going to make this 3-hour drive home so nice. And, yeah, so thank you guys so much for following along. And, yeah. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. That's our main plan. That's our main thing.
I'll tell you what, we enjoyed it.
Thank you. Thank you.
The fact that you guys kicked
We can show you the ways.
Hey, you guys did a good job, man.
Oh, thank you.
We're back in Esco, so we holding you up?
Yeah. Yep. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, thank you. Get home safe. I will take you off. You're off. Yeah. It's not live. It's not.
Cut it out when you go back.
I will edit it out. Yeah.
Focus.
Oh yeah. Nathan here giving me signals.
Yeah, well, this is what you do. When you're just have a track, I just got to.
It would have been funny if you were just like, I didn't run.
I don't know if I can keep up with that. That'd be funny. Well, so I was like, the fence opened up, so I was like, I want to make sure I do not cross anything.
Yeah.
Like, he was on the track.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, what can I get away with? And I was like, all right, the fence stops here. I'm still behind any cone or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm getting low because I could barely see your head because of the way
the banking is, yeah.
Right, so I'm like, I don't know if he can see me right now.
Yeah.
But and then I saw you guys, I was like, okay.
Yeah. And I was like, yeah. And then the one time I saw him out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not used to having a spotter. So I roll up to the top again, and you weren't there, and I'm like, dang. So then I come back again, I look for you, and then you're doing it. I'm like, all right. And we got Willow here collecting rocks.
Boulders.
Yeah, please. Yeah, don't hit this camera. I just replaced it. I drove my last one into a rock like an idiot.
Is that brand new?
Brand new. Got a selfie stick.
Nice.
Oh yeah, she real nice, Clark. MSP mount. I can't wait to see how the MSP mount. The video is so crystal clear.
Wait a minute, we got an update on the crane racing video.
Oh no, what do you think?
It's like 3 miles long on there today.
Yeah.
Why?
Oh man.
A race or something.
Yeah, there's a race today somewhere, I guess.
Somebody from Wisconsin gave
Bye, Big Sexy. Get home safe. Bye, TJ. Bye, everybody. Have a beautiful time. You need a spotter, you're good. Thank you. Yeah. When in doubt, throttle out.
Just remember, they're only like about 76. Not like most whatever. Fenders.
Fenders. Are they fenders?
Sure, half.
I feel that. Are they open wheel? Are they?
They got it.
They're done.
They're what?
They are done. They're loading up.
That's great.
Holy crap. They did 100 laps in like 20 minutes.
Take notes,
Oh,
Wilma.
50?
Take note.
I got a quick funny story.
Yeah.
Here, you're on TV. Let's go.
Yeah, you're gonna be on the
So-
vlog.
So we're
PG, Tom.
Yeah.
PG.
So we're pitting where I normally pit at Wilmot, and they left a bunch of parts, you know, impact and a tire and stuff for street stock. And their race is over. They go back and they're pitting the back 40. So they left their impact, and left their tire. So I threw in a 4-wheel and I drove back there. I'm trying to see who could be. Well, they're all doing whatever they do. So I stood up on the 4-wheeler and I was like, "Hey, door bangers!" And the whole back 40 went silent. So Brad and Tina Becker, they're starting a vinyl company. She named it Door Banger Vinyl, Door Banger Graphics, because
Big
when I
sexy.
said that and the whole place went quiet, she was like, "It captures attention."
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's with Mike Hoosie right now. Actually, is door banging or door bangers.
Door Banger Graphics.
Yeah,
or whatever?
graphics. Yeah,
Yeah, you're welcome. Badass.
yeah.
Slogan.
Yeah, Tom Eller here is not just the racer. He brings so much to the racing.
He's also a lesbian.
Yeah, apparently.
Nobody knows.
Well, now we do.
Out of the closet.
Yeah, he talked.
Even knows his non-government name.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm Big Sexy. I bet you are.
he is. He is. Oh my goodness. Oh man. All right.
So you don't have any more TE shirts, right?
I have a handful left.
I almost wore it today, but then no, never wear crash shirts. Race day.
I don't have it. Not on this phone. I
Is
don't
this the
know.
one where he's hanging upside down?
Yeah.
Not upside down, but
Oh, that one upside down. That was
Yeah, that was
That was the
very much right side up.
that was the
picture
first
on
up.
the shirt, right?
Yeah.
and I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 feet below.
Yeah, it was a lot higher than that.
He got his wings that day.
Yeah. I got my wings and knocked my brains out, about broke both my legs and hurt my neck and bruised my brain, all kinds of fun stuff.
I can't use any of this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be like trigger warning.
God, this is
He's talking about cigarettes. He's talking about 6 cigarettes. British version. Yeah, the British version. Yeah.
Bunch of buddies hanging out.
How many do you have, Dad?
He ain't driving.
This is number 3.
I told him I'll bring beer.
Oh man.
I'll bring cooler. They're going for beer.
Where I live, I drink anything you fucking show up with.
What's the best kind of beer? Cold and free.
Cold and free.
And open.
Free 99.
Free cold,
Yep. Yep.
The top 10 drunkest cities in the United States. Wisconsin's got 7 or 8 of them.
8 of them.
And they're
Well,
not.
Of course, because you're the beer capital of the world.
That's right. Don't you forget it.
Well, I can't.
And that's very bad business if you're going to a place that doesn't drink.
But
Like
it's also,
Utah.
I drive 8 hours north to get beer from Wisconsin. It's Stevens Point.
Oh man. Yeah, so I gotta go grab some clay from the track for my little collection. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for this thing's been running since people be talking. It's great content. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, like Crane Racing on all social media platforms. That helps us out tremendously, especially getting down the road to tracks like this and near you. So yeah. That'll be a nice drive home. Peace out, Girl Scout.